Hey guys, welcome back to the series for week number 24. So to get us started, we've got D White and we've got those guys in 6th and 7th place having a coming together. It's unclear whose fault that is, but 7th place certainly believes that it is definitely 6th place's fault, as he's trying to prevent 8th place from getting past him. But as we go into the first corner, he's going to do what Rammers do and go for the almighty punt at turn 1 and end up not in 7th place, but well below that. And then coming in at number 9, we've got Pingu, and this clip was also the idiot because anytime I tried to fast forward, it would crash my game. But anyway, I recovered and just watched through it without skipping to the point where I was supposed to watch. And I think that guy in the Mazda who just shoved Pingu off there has been featured before. The name seems familiar. But going into the first corner, he's going to be a bit late on the brakes there, and Pingu's going to end up getting past him again anyway. But as we come a little bit later into the lap, we're going to have a bit of an implosion starting here as this guy gets his own back for the first corner. He's going to push him off, and then that's of course meant that the rest of the pack is able to catch up, and we now have a 5-second penalty. So we've got someone else who's a bit mad at this Mazda, and he's going to end up getting pushed off there. So probably a dirty lobby, but a little bit of karma as well. So as we come into the hairpin here, he's going to get passed for 13th and eventually 14th place, and he's still got that penalty to serve. So coming in at number 8, we've got Freelix, and this chap, he's having a blunder of a race here, and he's going to celebrate the win, but of course he's not going to work it out quite yet, but he has still got another lap to go. So unfortunately he's not going to get a win there. And then coming in at 7, we've got Restless Inferno, and this one just beggars belief. I don't understand what the point of this was, but anyway, it's got him featured on the series. So we got this guy up in front with a half-second penalty. Coming to the end of the race, it's going to get rounded up to a full second, so he's going to try his best to make sure that Restless Inferno stays behind him, but it's not going to work out, and he's going to end up where he would have ended up anyway, except he's also ended up on this series. And then coming in at number 6, we've got the wholesome PSN ID of Northwest Kill PA. And you know things are going to be good when we've got this driving before the start-finish line even starts. Really should have got a penalty for that, but unfortunately wasn't the case. And then coming to Radion, he's going to take the Forza line and go straight across the top of it there. He's going to end up picking up a half-second penalty for that and getting overtaken. So he's going to try to take a different line through his complex of corners here, and the ghosting is going to help out. But he's still going to be able to get past. However, he has got that 1.5 second penalty, which is going to flash up now, and he's still going to get passed by the other guy, and someone else is now in the mix as well. So as we come through the right-hander here, a little bit of contact with the other guys, trying to make sure that they don't get past him. He really doesn't want to have last place given to him, and through the left-hander, extremely slow actually, which is going to allow others to catch up and get past. He's going to try his best to make sure that they don't get past. However, it's not going to quite work out. So he's going to have it backfiring quite spectacularly as he crashes off into the tyre wall here at Puan, and that was last place secured for him. So in at number 5 this week, we've got Potato Boy, and I mean, I think he'll admit his driving wasn't the best, but we've also got that little one there with that guy trying to take out 8th place and they're getting ghosted. But 8th place is the one we're going to want to pay attention to here. So Potato Boy is in the slipstream and looking to make a move through the first corner. Tough to do on the best of days, but he's going to be a little bit late on the brakes. The other guy's almost going to lose control, but in my opinion, Potato Boy didn't do anything untoward. And then into the next braking zone, he's going to outbrake himself, keep on his line. The other guy's just going to go straight into him, and then he's going to lose it on the curb there. That wasn't malicious whatsoever. However, the other guy definitely believes that that was malicious. So as we head up to the next corner, we're going to go and get some revenge for no real reason, and the ghosting is going to help us out here as he goes straight on into the gravel and is no longer going to be in 8th or 9th place. He's going to in fact be in roughly 14th place by the end of that. So coming in at number 4 this week, we've got actually 2 races from RX8 Racer with some very swiftly delivered karma, and this, I must say, has got to be one of the most appropriate PSN IDs I've ever seen, because the guy certainly lives up to his name as he's pushed this guy wide here, and then we're going to have a little bit of a comeback from the Peugeot. So he's going to try and block him and keep trying to block him, but that's going to mean other people are going to catch up, and that is going to backfire so beautifully that he's going to end up, well, I hope he ended up last. But anyway, this is the next race, and he's now behind RX8 Racer, and he's using the push to pass there, and going to get past the Mazda as well. But very shortly after this, he's going to have a 3-second penalty. 2 laps later, actually, so not that shortly after. He's going to try and take the inside line, but the invisible wall is going to get him. And oh, karma is definitely real. And if you ever need proof of that, that is a clip to see. And then coming in at number 3, we've got Ace the 12th. And we've got these guys who are going to be wrestling on the straight here. And I mean, that was just never going to go well. Continuing to wrestle, and both of them are going to end off crashing off at the first corner, and definitely not maintaining their positions there, especially as we get resets on the track. So coming in at number 2 this week, we have got Stock Car Racer 35. This seems to be a very common race for the idiots to come out, as we have this guy who, well, he wasn't the cleanest driver I think I've ever seen in my life. So as we go into the first corner, I mean, that could have just been a bit of late braking, I suppose. And then other people are pushing and shoving. So he's got a 2-second penalty, which is probably deserved. And then into the next corner, he's going to just late brake that guy for no reason. Just bulldoze past the other guy. And, well, he's going to make up some places. But, I mean, he hasn't done himself any favours. And he's also picked up 2 seconds of additional penalties for that. And he's going to try and push someone else wide. And end up shoving himself off track. Unfortunately, the other guy did get shoved off track too, but he's now also got 3 seconds more of penalties, so he's up to 7 seconds, and now he's battling to not come last, as he's going to have to serve these penalties soon, as the other guy's just going to push him wide, which I think fully deserved, and he's now in last place with 7 seconds of penalties to serve, as the rest of the lobby just disappears in front of him. And then coming in at number 1 this week, we've got another beautiful example of karma, however this time it was more swiftly delivered. So this guy's defending for 3rd place in the final lap into the final braking zone, and then he's going to try and take the inside line again, also hit that invisible wall and end up not being on the podium anymore. In fact, he's going to end up a lot lower down than the podium. So let's look at that from his perspective. Yeah, he might have actually hit that inside wall, and now that I look at it again, and he's going to end up way lower than 3rd place. He's actually going to end up not finishing the race. So end of some bonus clips, but before we get into those, if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to leave a comment, why not go ahead and join the engagement gang like the guys on screen right now. And if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. Next up, we've got Berry's playing Project Cars 2. It's not GT Sport, but he is on PS4, so I allow that to fly. And we've got another AR meltdown. That's 2 for the week from Project Cars 2, 1 on Xbox and 1 on PlayStation. And then to end up, we have got just a public service announcement reminding you to not always get mad until you've watched the replay, because this guy in the blue/green car would have definitely been thought of as a rammer. However, I'm not entirely sure that was the case. So yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, go and leave a like. If you're around here, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much to my patrons whose names you're seeing on screen right now. If you'd like to join them and get access to videos early, the link is in the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video.